Hi, Kwonyin.
Hi, Sylvia.
How are you this week?
Um, it's been a heavy week.
Likewise.
Yeah, moving through a lot and kind of feeling low energy, you know, showing up as I am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
hmm
Likewise.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
hmm
with this intense energy that we've been feeling
hmm
this week, we thought it would be a good idea to do parts work. And we were kind of toying with like, oh, what would be a good parts work to do
Yeah.
this week? And then we decided on um
The undesirable part.
yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
when like to look into why a person would want to resist looking into their undesired state or like that undesirable part of themselves.
hmm
So, and then obviously it's like, oh yeah, like you mentioned before, of yeah, it's part of shame. You know,
hmm
nobody
Yeah.
wants to feel that shame.
hmm
But I think it would be really good to explore in details about what else can come out of this.
hmm
Because it seems like in the collective, there has been energy, similar pattern of the same energy of like a person having a hard time looking into like an undesirable state within themselves and to like admit that it is, oh, that is me.
hmm Yeah. So maybe there's even some you can identify, oh, this is undesirable, something I don't like about myself.
Yeah.
But then there's no further exploration of what it is deeper and why it's so feared. And that's the resistance that actually keeping them stuck.
Oh, this is good. Before we dive deep, do you want to give some examples of like what that can look like?
Well, um,
One would
let
be becoming extra positive,
oh, right.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
bulldoze it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Using positivity to bulldoze over the negativity.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, I guess that's what you call toxic positivity, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
Or even
yeah.
scolding it to some degree, right? Like, "Ah, that's nonsense." Or
Yeah.
just kind of be like, no, that's not true. Like dismissing it,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah. Uh-huh.
ignoring it. Yeah.
Or just seeing it as some kind of weakness, like, oh, you just gotta look on the bright side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all you gotta do. It's just because you're focused on the wrong thing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
hmm
I'm laughing because it's so true. Because I mean, like, I caught myself doing that
Yeah,
and
we're
doing that sometimes when it's just too painful and wanting to look into it. Yeah.
yeah. hmm
And sometimes that's okay, but to be consciously aware of like, oh, wait, it's not going away. Oh, it's still there. Oh, it's still there. And that's when it's like,
Yeah.
fine, I'll look into it. And sometimes that does happen and it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even that looking into it can elicit a lot of fear, especially if
Yeah.
you've never looked into it before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you also have a belief that if you entertain it or feel it, you're just going to make it grow. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
grow bigger if you put attention on it. So
Yeah.
there's actually a very good reason why we reject
Mm-hmm.
and run away from those icky feelings
You're right.
because you
Yeah.
think, oh, yeah, it's going to get bigger. I'm just
Yeah.
going to make it more real if
Yeah.
I put my attention on it.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah, but then that's the thing when you consciously try to think your way out of it, but then
Mhm.
subconsciously, you actually are putting more energy into it by resisting it.
Yes. 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 Definitely. And
When you're
that
saying something isn't
subconscious,
okay, when you're saying something is not okay, then you're actually fueling it's
to
fueling
be not okay.
to be not okay. It's
And
more like, oh, it's not okay, it's not okay, not okay, and it
yeah,
just
just
not
feeding
okay,
it. Yeah.
it's bigger.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the more the subconscious feeds into that subconscious ends up manifesting in a bigger 3D reality of like that belief of it's not okay.
Yeah.
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 Um,
So I guess today we're going to dive and look into like why is it so hard for people, for humans, and get an understanding of why it's hard to look into that part of you um, that is undesirable to the self.
mhm.
So, is there anything else you would like to share or say before we dive right in?
Mm, I guess we're really exploring shame right now in the different
Yeah,
parts of the self.
yeah,
So we're going to be doing parts work with the part of the self that actually feels like it is undesirable.
yeah, yeah. So, um, I actually feel more aligned to take on the part that is the undesired self within the self
Yeah. And
that the
then
self even rejects, you know?
I'll be taking on the part that is the rejector of the self. Like the one
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
saying, yeah, you are undesirable.
yeah, yeah. Like I don't even want to, yeah, recognize that this is me.
Mhm.
So, another awareness is just when we are doing this parts work, is to see we're basically exploring and trying to understand in more details about like how it creates more separation
Mhm.
in the beginning phase of this parts work, I guess, and then
Mhm.
somehow finding a resolution for these two parts that are not seeing each other to see each other and to
Mhm.
understand each other, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, for them to integrate. So I will be taking on the part that's like, oh, absolutely no budging. This is who I am.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
So
seeing how this part manifests. Yeah. So you'll be calling out the blind spots about me, but I almost feel like it's going to be, I don't know, we'll just go in.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay. So I, Sophia, with my free will, take on the collective of the part in people that is the most undesired part within the self.
And I, Kwonyin, take on the part of the collective that is the one who is rejecting the undesired self.
feel pretty numb. I'm not really feeling anything in the moment.
Mm, I mean, just feel like I'm feeling watchful
Mm,
of what you're gonna say and how you're gonna be.
Interesting. I feel kind of spacey. Not really focused on anything. And my emotions are kind of closed off. And I feel kind of floaty,
Mm-hmm.
not grounded. And it's funny that you say you're afraid of what's gonna come out of me, but I'm like, I feel kind of content where I'm at. There is no desire to take any actions.
Hmm. Uh, well, I feel like you, I'm kind of feeling like you need to get your shit together.
Oh, this is interesting. You say you're afraid of what's gonna come out of my mouth, but I feel like you're more scary because shit does come out of your mouth that feels scary. Like you need to
Well,
get your shit together. But I feel
I feel
very
like,
aloof around you.
well, I feel like we can't really afford to have you just being floaty and not knowing what's up.
Oh, now I feel like talking to you now, you make me get into this state.
Make you get into what state?
Like not wanting to really feel. It's my way of blaming you for me to be in this state.
I just feel like it's this isn't the right behavior for us to survive.
Oh, really tough. I feel like you call me out on everything.
Well, I have to, because if I don't, then you're just gonna be out of it.
Oh, but you make me feel more out of it. Like, I don't want to be grounded. Oh,
God, I don't know what to do with you.
because I feel like every time the way you try to ground me is like
Ugh.
you force it on me.
Well, if I
It
don't force it on you,
feels like a threat.
ugh, but if I don't do that, then nothing's gonna happen. And then we're both screwed.
Oh my God, when is it ever gonna end with you? Like you're always complaining.
Well, I'm freaked out.
That's interesting that you're freaked out because I feel like you're the type that won't get scared because you sound really tough and know what you're doing. again, I feel like I can't just sit calm. I feel like I need this movement. Like I have to constantly be moving to kind of, because the way you talk to me makes me feel um like I can't just sit and fully hear it all. I like, you make me not want to sit still. Your voice.
Feel like I can't sit still either, just listening to this, and we're not getting anywhere. I'm getting more freaked out. Can't be sitting around just listening to feelings.
Oh, you're so controlling. All I can't really hear what you're saying. All I just feel is, oh, you're so controlling.
It's not going anywhere. You think I'm controlling, but I'm literally just trying to help us, like, survive.
Oh, you're not helping anybody. I see you're not even helping me or yourself. You just become this like this. You're just a negative person that just sees life negatively. I don't know how you're helping yourself or me. I
Makes
feel like
me
you're not
angry.
helping anybody.
I feel so like you don't even appreciate me, and I'm trying to save you.
Oh, I feel like you're in your own bubble here. You say you see me, but you don't see me. You're trying to save me, but it's like, whoa, you have no idea what you look like or like what you sound like, I mean.
I don't know what to do. It's like I feel like ineffective.
Yeah, because that doesn't work. The first thing I felt from you was you just came charging towards me saying, get down from there. Why are you floating around? Get down. You're not supposed to do that. Get down. It's all about you. You say it's about me, but it's all about you, it feels like.
Ouch. I just see you engaging in dangerous behavior. It's gonna make you even more undesirable.
Again, you keep pointing out what's wrong with me.
It just feels like whatever you're doing is causing me fear and insecurity.
I don't
So
really
I'm mad
believe
about
that.
that.
I can't believe that. Like what you just said now feels unbelievable. To me, it feels like you're saying, like, to me, it feels like you don't get scared. You're very clear. But it feels like you're wanting to control somebody else's life.
Mhm.
Like it's almost like like I want to say, like, mind your own business, lady.
Mm. You are my business, though. Whatever you do affects me, and I guess
Oh,
whatever you do affects you too. And I
oh,
want it to affect you.
Ooh, there's a lot of pain when you said that. Ooh, I did not like hearing that from you. Ooh, I do not want to know that. Ooh, it feels so controlling. I feel like you're trying to force me to be like you. And it's like, oh no, I don't want to be like you.
That makes me angry. I'm insulted. I'm
Again,
just
I
trying to
only
help.
see it as like you get hurt, you get hurt. Again, it's about you again. It's about you again. Like trying to make yourself known to me that I hurt you. I'm doing something wrong. I need to fix it.
Mm.
Oh, I actually don't like you in my life. I do not want to be a part of your life
But we're
because
here.
you make me feel like I have to be like you and I don't want to be like you.
Well, then what do you want to be like?
There you go again. Like you're attacking me with that energy. It's almost like I'm afraid to tell you. I don't feel safe to tell you because already in your voice you have this like belief that like it's gonna be stupid.
Hmm.
Ugh. Oh, I don't like this. I feel like I can't get you out of this mindset of like, I'm right, you're wrong, fix it. Just listen to me,
Hmm.
fix it. This is what you need to do, follow it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also see it's not working. It's not getting fixed.
No, you're not getting through to me at all. And I know you have more of the power. Like if I be like, hey, and be like standing up for myself, I feel like, oh, I can't compare to your like you have no idea. Yeah, you're the one that's scary. Mm.
Well, I just realized I don't feel secure here.
Mm.
And I'm not happy here either.
Well, maybe it's you, not me. Maybe it's you that doesn't want to see me as you. But I feel the same way about you. You make me feel like yeah, I don't want to see you as me. Oh no. Oh no.
I don't even understand you as me.
Because you basically said, I have no choice but to be a part of your life. You said something
Right.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, then that sounded like you're saying, like, I am a part of your life, but I feel like you don't even want to see me.
Mhm.
You just want to control me.
Mhm.
And I don't want to be you. Like, I would fight it.
Mhm.
Like, I
Yeah,
want to keep my distance from, like,
I
so I'm
am
like,
fighting you.
who do you think you are to show up in my life and to just correct me like that? It's like, how dare you?
Well, I'm correcting you because I genuinely feel like that's what's gonna keep us safe.
Again, like, that's all you.
Okay, then I genuinely want to know what's gonna help. What really would feel safe to you then if my method is so wrong? Like, I really want to know. I'm not trying to like
Well,
demean you
your
or something.
voice sounds very like hard. There is no there is no room to be soft where it makes me want to open up to kind of ground myself, be like, okay, I don't think I want to float anymore. I will just kind of
Oh,
come down from that and really want to tune in with myself to answer your question because you don't feel
oh,
harmful to me, but
oh
you
my God.
make me feel like, oh, you're scary. Like, oh,
Oh
you're
my
ready
God.
to attack. Like, I feel like,
Wait a second. I feel like I'm having a realization right now.
what?
So you're saying that you feel floaty and numb and all the stuff that I don't like because you don't feel safe with me. Like you
No,
don't feel respected by me.
no. I feel like if I'm a country and you're a different country, you're ready to attack me at any moment.
Yeah.
Or like if I'm your neighbor, like you're just waiting to like hate on me. And so I just want to avoid you as much as I can.
Oh,
Like I don't want to associate with you at all because you're
I see.
ready to attack.
Oh,
Your voice sounds like that.
I see. And I'm seeing, so I am the one that's contributing to this unwanted state where I don't get cooperation with you. And it's because you don't feel respected by me.
Oh no, not whatsoever. Yep. Now I feel like you see yourself a bit.
Yeah. I didn't know I was doing that.
What perspective were you coming from for you to not see that?
I was just in my fear. In my fear. Yeah, I
What
wasn't.
is your fear?
My fear is that, yeah, we need to, I need to help you like shape up so that we can like be accepted by the outside world.
Oh,
Like we need to be on it and we need to, yeah, be confident and positive and secure with ourselves.
oh,
But I realized the way that I was going about it was creating unhappiness and insecurity and um, yeah, you're literally shutting down.
yeah.
So it wasn't working.
Well, you got my attention.
Oh, realizing
Hmm?
I'm just realizing that in doing that, I was actually harming both of us. Like I've just been getting so stressed out trying to control you.
This is weird. I kind of don't like you having your awakening
Why not?
because it feels like, oh, you feel like the bigger person now.
Really? I feel like I
No,
just
I
got
feel like the
smaller.
loser.
Why do you feel like the loser?
Because I see your I see your voice softening, which did make me feel safer. But in some weird way, when you were owning that and I felt it in your voice, I don't know why, but I wasn't fully liking it. Even
Mm,
though knowing that, oh, I'm going to feel safer with you. But at the same time, I felt myself not feeling good either at the same time. And I don't really know why in this moment, other than I feel smaller than you now.
mm,
Before I felt bigger than you, you were making me feel bigger because
mhm,
somehow I saw it and you didn't.
mhm, mhm,
But now that you see it,
mm.
I feel smaller.
Well, it's interesting because I feel smaller too.
Hmm.
Maybe we're the same size now.
From me,
Yeah.
how do I make you feel smaller?
No, I mean, before I just feel like I kind of shrink down.
Me?
No, I feel smaller.
Yeah, well, I'm just so surprised that I make you feel smaller.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. Like, that's really surprising me right now. Like, I constantly want to ask, like, are you sure it's me that makes you feel this way? Because I feel so powerless. How can I make you feel like that? Then you're
Um,
saying I am powerful in your eyes, but I'm so not that.
but you just got me to see something, and so I don't think you're really powerless.
Hmm. This is so bizarre. It's almost like I don't want to receive what you just said. I like logically get it, but I don't want to
Mhm,
fully surrender into that belief
mhm,
because, like, I see and understand. Oh, I can see how I might have done that, but
mhm.
it's not in alignment with me because someone like me could never be that.
Mm. Oh.
So I see how you logically help me connect the dots as to why from your perspective, but I just can't believe it. I can't,
Oh.
even if you were to prove it, I feel like I can't surrender to believing that.
Mhm. Yeah. Um,
That's so weird.
does it help to know that even if you
Yeah, like,
can't surrender to believe that, it just is right now?
well, it's
And
really bizarre because I feel like you did something to me where, like, okay, I see what you see,
uh-huh,
but my genuine feeling can't align to what I'm also seeing with what you said.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
S- So I don't know what to do with this. I feel like I'm there. Like, I don't know what to do with this awareness.
Mhm.
Like, this feels more tangled than where I was at before.
Oh. Hmm. Well, practicing what you taught me, I want to just extend my respects to where you are in that tangled place. Um,
Oh, oh, you're making me like, your voice is making me naturally come down from that like floaty state. And I'm recognizing that I don't like it. Feels really painful. And it's almost like, actually, I had no idea, but I'd rather have you go back to the state you were in before.
because it
I
was
didn't,
familiar.
I didn't know, I didn't realize that that was actually in my best interest. Because you talking in this tone with me,
Mhm,
I can naturally feel myself coming down from that floaty space and feeling more grounded, meaning like feeling myself more in my body,
mhm,
and I don't like it.
mhm,
Don't like
mhm. What don't you like about it?
there's no movement here. And I feel like I'm like needing to move, but like I see the only thing that I can move is like my hands, like these three fingers, because my body is just fully grounded now. And I'm trying to distract myself from feeling myself in my body.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to let go.
Mm. I see my role is shifting now.
Oh, kind of regretting what I did to you. Or like,
I feel like I was this thing that was pushing against you, but now I feel like I want to be your bull.
yeah, like I can feel that you've come closer.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to be a bull that holds you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you just stop for a bit? Like, that's just too much.
Well, you can just be in the too much and I'll just be here.
I want you to go away.
I can't.
I don't know why, but it feels like you're hurting me in this way.
For me to come
It's
closer,
actually hurting me. Yeah.
what what's making it hurt you?
I don't want to feel. I'm just wanting to distract myself.
Mhm. Mhm. Mm. What's the distraction? Um, what is that relieving you from? Is it working?
Yeah.
Well, it must be pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, must be pretty painful too. Or scary to be there.
Scared. I feel like I already know you're saying the right words and that feels right, but I'm scared to feel it.
Yeah. Mhm.
I want to feel it.
Yeah. Mm. Well, we can just be in the not wanting to feel it, and that's okay too. I really don't want to force anything on you anymore.
Feels like fresh air. It allowed me to breathe a bit.
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. And just here to support you being however you are. Because I realize that if I'm wanting you to be different or controlling you, it's just causing both of us harm. So, yeah. And I understand it disturbed you to be for this shift to happen. So 180. Yeah. But I'm committed to helping both of us kind of like create a new pattern together. And I may mess up too. And could I ask what you're feeling right now? Where are you?
Not much. Still in that scared state.
Yeah.
Like I've numbed myself out a little bit more, which does make me feel better.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I don't really know what you said, but I was feeling the tone of your voice.
Mhm.
And the tone of your voice was pretty consistent.
Mhm.
And I was aware that that tone, it feels safe but scary at the same time.
Mhm. Yeah. Can you tell me more about the scariness? Is that
Because you're making me feel safe, and if I feel safe, I feel like I'm gonna feel something I don't want to feel.
oh, I see. Mhm. And what would be bad about feeling something you don't want to feel?
I don't know. I don't know.
Mm. Um, do you feel like something bad will happen? Like it'll be out of control if you surrender to feeling it, it'll yeah, something bad will happen.
I feel like I will never come out of it.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Like I'm gonna be stuck in there.
yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Especially um if it's something you haven't experienced before. But can you also see that you are stuck here? Can you recognize that you're stuck right now? You're stuck in not wanting to feel it. So you are stuck. You're already feeling what you're scared to feel.
Yeah, but I prefer it here.
You prefer it here?
Yeah.
Ah. Mhm.
Somehow you making me realize I was stuck kind of made me feel safe.
Mm.
Like I'm
Mhm.
not gonna just fall into that place.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like there's a net here.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And it's the same thing with really surrendering is that um it's it's like you're gonna it's like going into another net out
Oh,
of like moving out of stuckness into another net where you can be received. Kind of like when you're just clenching, trying not to feel something, and you're actually stuck there. But when you surrender, it's actually freeing you.
you don't understand. I feel like you're not you're not the one going in there. I am.
Yeah, yeah. But um, in a way, I feel like I'm coming with you, though.
Coming with me.
Yeah, like I am with you, so I'm with
You're
you.
wanting to come with me.
Yeah, I told you I feel like I'm your bowl. I'm here to just hold you now. I'm your net. Like if you let
Oh,
go, I'm here holding you. You're not gonna be alone. We're
oh.
doing it together. Hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know that was even possible.
Yeah. Hmm.
And I asked why you're willing to go there. It's pretty painful.
Hmm.
I don't know. That's what I fear. Like it would be really painful.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, from what I've experienced, I think it's um, more painful to be separate and
Maybe
controlling.
that's not how I experienced it. It's
Hmm.
almost like this feeling state of I'd rather be alone.
Hmm. Well, yeah, that made sense. You'd rather be alone when I was controlling you and attacking you,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
but I think it's gonna feel different with my genuine support.
I see. I do feel that for
Mm-hmm.
but you're really gonna go there with me.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna just leave me hanging there no matter how bad it feels.
No, because I also want it for me too. Like, I want peace just as much as you do. And we've already seen when I'm not going to get it from turning against you and controlling you.
Oh, oh, I see what you're saying now. So you're basically saying if I got you correctly, I helped you see what you were doing to me,
Mm-hmm.
and you recognize the separation,
Mm-hmm.
and because your desire is now not wanting to separate,
Mm-hmm.
because that causes more of the pain for you,
Mm-hmm.
and you could see how it is for me, that you're willing to try the opposite of what you were like before,
Mm-hmm.
but it's worth it to you because you don't want to be in that pain anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that makes me feel safe to know that you're not gonna just abandon me in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I feel a little bit empowered
Mm-hmm.
in helping you see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if
You helped me get to where I am to be able to see it in myself. And now I want to help you, and that helping you is helping both of us.
oh, oh, I see. And now I'm feeling like I want to go in there for the both of us, even though it's really scary. Like it feels like I want to like risk it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm with you.
You're like such a loser.
Mm.
You're so shameful. It feels so shameful to be in my own skin. you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Feel like you're touching on what I felt too.
You?
Yeah. Realize that's why I try to control and get angry with you because you're expressing everything I was afraid of.
Oh, but we'll feel more into it again.
Mhm. Mhm.
Feel like I'm the cause of all bad things that happened to me.
Mhm.
And I don't like me. I don't like myself.
Mhm.
I just feel bad. Or like you who is like stuck with me.
Mhm.
It's like I feel like it would be so hard to face you. Like I shouldn't have brought you down here. I forgot. I forgot what it was like to be down here.
Mhm.
And I feel like I can't even hide it from you anymore. Because
Mhm.
you're here with me.
But remember, I chose to be here. I wanted to be here to see it.
Oh, it's really bad down here.
Yeah. There's a lot of pain down here.
Yeah, yeah. I feel so wounded.
Mhm. Mhm. I just feel bad that I shut you out for so long.
But I'm
Like, of course
actually,
you're worth it. I shut you out.
but I'm glad that like you did. Because then I would feel
Uh,
so bad that I'm creating this for you.
oh, so I see how you also agreed with me and did it to yourself too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have you go off and forget about me. But I
Do you see,
think, what?
I do see how I can't do that now because I've seen this and felt this with you. This isn't something now I can just, I feel like our whole lives are changed now after I know that this is how it's been.
I'm the one that keeps hurting you.
I don't like knowing that me controlling and rejecting you also created this shame.
What?
I don't like knowing that me controlling and rejecting you also created this pain and this shame here.
It's weird because I feel like that sounds great. And I thought I would so want it. But I feel like it's too late. Because I'm so used to my ways. That I don't even know what it would be like. I feel like I'm not capable or I'm not equipped to be my desire anymore.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Like I feel like I'm just so broken that oh, like it sounds nice and very dreamy, but it's also scary because I feel like I'm not gonna do a good job
Mm-hmm.
because I already became this
Mm-hmm.
and I've already gotten so used to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel sorry to say this to you because now I feel like I'm disappointing you. Like I feel like I can say, yep, let's do it, but
Mm-hmm.
I know that wouldn't be true. I wouldn't be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we can take it slow. I don't want to, again, control you or change you to try to now be all accepting of this reality. We can just take it slowly and it's also kind of a change for me to be here and get to know you too in this place.
But it feels like that's not fair to you. Like, for you saying you're gonna commit to me, seems like you're saying you want to commit to me, but if you commit to me, do you see like you're gonna be experiencing pain? I'm gonna cause you pain because I'll be like not as I don't know, it feels like not as quick as you.
Mhm. Well, I guess that's about also about me learning this new pace. And again, I'm here to just support whatever it needs to be moment by moment. And I'm
Uh,
learning moment by moment too. And I don't know, you're helping me figure out how I can serve you by me attuning to you moment by moment. Like, I don't know
why
how
are you genuinely wanting this?
because I genuinely feel like the other way was not working. So now I feel like the thing I haven't tried is working with you. and I want to for both of us.
What if I never do get there?
Well, wherever there is, I feel like we're creating it here by just listening to me, practicing listening to you instead of trying to control you. And so I don't know what's going to come of it, but already that and this feels different and better than me thinking you're stupid and irrelevant and trying to control you. So you've already caused a transformation in me to even approach this in a completely different way. And maybe that's more important than getting somewhere.
Well, I am recognizing that when you do talk to me in this tone, I have more of the space and willing to try something. Well, it feels like something new, or willing to like look into this pain, or like I see how I shift to through your
Yeah.
tone and your genuine like space.
Yeah.
That I do see that from that space, we're both feeling comfortable and I guess safer. That actually now I see that it gave me the strength to keep going through it. Like I genuinely wanted to explore it. It wasn't forced at all by you. So I guess I answered my own question, that fear of what if I never get there? But I guess that is impossible because you and I just proved to each other, because this movement happened just now.
Yeah.
And I like sense this togetherness feeling more powerful than not. Like working through it together feels more empowering than not.
Yeah.
I think I want to do one more time. I want to go in one more time. Feel like I could do it now that I feel more safer, like with you and getting to know you more now. So I'm willing to want to see myself now, I guess. Yeah. It's like I feel so grounded and safe knowing that you are here, that I'm not being overly emotional with this pain anymore. And I'm beginning to really see myself and understand and have this understanding that I was the foundation for both of us. I actually am the one that made you like really work towards like not looking like me. Because I too didn't want to be in there. But I realized like I'm the one that made you manifest that more like work than to genuinely understand why. But it almost feels like through your journey of just working towards it, you somehow genuinely got to experience later what it's like to genuinely feel that too. And I always feel like from that awakening, it circled back to me somehow. And I see that how I can help you and me at the same time. And I see the work that I want to put into this genuinely is to create a new foundation, which is not the foundation of like, I am the cause of everything negative and blaming me and not liking me and hating me. But basically, genuinely want to find ways to not see myself like that. And I see how working together at this will help me with that. So I feel like wanting to move forward and giving myself more credit and to have the willingness to see me, even though it's painful at times. But the willingness to see me, no matter how painful it is. Yeah.
I want to be strong to support that for both of us.
Yeah. I realized I was seeing myself through that lens, which kind of bleeded into you. And now I see why you became controlling. I see myself in you. And it makes sense. And I realized I was blaming you, but now I see that that's what I was feeling about myself.
Mm-hmm. And I want to use my strength to not control and diminish you, but use my strength to support feeling this. And I realize it's a cooperation, because the more you're willing to be honest with me and open up to me, then I could really support where you are.
Yeah. Actually, I feel the want and the desire to create my own strength, to not see myself that way.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
It's also my motivator to use my strength in that way for me too. Instead of using that strength to bash at myself.
mm-hmm.
Because that means I'm helping myself and you too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. You know that feeling state of like, if you can't see your self-worth, then like, if you ever wanted to protect someone genuinely, like who would that be?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, oh, that's you. If I feel like I don't have the strength to love me, but I realize, oh, but I always want to love you and protect you,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like, oh my God, like you give me the strength to not fall back into my old ways. Because I
Mm-hmm.
realize doing that to me does that to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, oh yeah, you I always want to now keep and cherish and protect and like do good by you, and wanting to know what's best for you and wanting to understand you genuinely,
Mm-hmm.
to have this good relationship with you.
Mm-hmm.
That you are me, that if it almost feels like if I ever forget about me, it's like, oh, I'll never forget about you, which is me. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
somehow there is no separation, is what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this feels so secure and good. I actually don't want to take it at the pace I did in the past, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually making me like want to put in the extra work.
Mm-hmm.
Like no more waiting. I don't want to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know my part and how I want to move forward now with you. I feel complete now.
Okay. Me too. I'm glad we got here together.
Yeah, me too. Peacefully.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Mm. Well, now how we got into that, like, I don't even remember
Yeah.
what part, but do you know what shifted everything for this part?
What?
Was the tone. The tone
Yeah,
mattered.
you kept emphasizing tone, and that's what
Yeah,
also had me realize too.
yeah. Like that was the
It's
shift
not even
for
the
this
words,
part.
it's like,
No, it wasn't even the words. Yeah.
yeah, it's,
The tone behind those words.
yeah, it's the energy
Yeah,
that it's coming from.
yeah.
It's either like, or, uh,
Yeah, like open to be like,
yeah, uh-huh,
I want to see and understand.
yeah,
Wow. How are you feeling?
yeah, I feel so much more grounded and
Me too. Me too.
yeah,
Like that part was feeling
and peaceful.
so aloof, and now it's like,
Yeah,
oh, it feels very grounded and knowing of itself now. And like
wow,
how I want to move forward, what I need to do, the responsibility I want to take on. Like
yeah,
no resistance of like, okay, I got it, and
yeah,
working towards it. But that
yeah,
all shifted from the tone.
yeah,
The tone was the one that got this part to go deeper, deeper, deeper. And the
yeah,
willingness to like see itself in its like undesired state even more.
mhm.
I
Wow,
almost feel like that should be, I don't know, something to do with our title today.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, but wow, it really is about how you talk to yourself. The tone in which you talk to yourself can make all the
it's
difference.
all the difference. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. This was
Wow,
a really good one. Yay. Okay. Well, is there
cool.
anything else you want to share
No,
before we end
that's
this?
good.
No?
Yeah,
Okay, me too. All right.
okay.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.